Right, hi team. Thanks for coming on tonight, and I want to wish you all a happy new year. So it's the 3rd of January, and tonight's call is just going to kind of be kind of like an opening to the year. Little briefing on what we're doing, what recent updates we've had, and kind of what we need to be striving for really this year as a unit and as an operation with Sherlock Local. So first thing I want to kind of get across to everybody is the importance of kind of giving your feedback, letting me know kind of your thoughts. Not a lot of people kind of give me that much feedback on the improvements they'd like to see, some of the trainings they'd like to see, kind of just areas you're struggling with or unsure about. We need to, as an operation, we're all in this together. You got to think we are basically building a machine. We're putting the pieces together to build the machine. So once it's built, basically it'll be duplicatable for anyone who comes in, and we can build a substantial business that will create an income which is automated in a sense. So we need that system to be smooth all the way through, but it takes feedback and it takes a group of people to make it happen. There's no way one individual can make everything happen or can see everything from every angle. So it's important that you let me know your feedback on that going forward this year. I really want to hear some feedback. Want to see kind of what trainings you think we need, or what tools, like video tools, we could use or want me to create going forward to help everybody move forward with the operation, basically. Okay, so next thing was the app update. So we've recently had an app update from Thomas, which is amazing. Been waiting for that for a while. He has informed me just literally about 10 minutes before the call come on. He's just syncing all of the businesses onto the app now. So he's syncing all of the locations onto the app. So that means that the app will know where you are, and when you're near a deal which is in a category that you've selected, you will receive a push notification. There will be another update shortly for the app. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm just waiting to hear back from Thomas on that. They just need to tweak a few things in terms of when you click the push notification, making sure it directs you to the deal that is pinged, that is received on the push notification. So they need to align that, and also that gives us an opportunity to give feedback again on a few little things. If there's anything you want changed or anything you feel that we could try and add in, hopefully you can get that done on the next update. So let us know. Again, feedback's really important. Okay, we need to make this app as user friendly as possible. I'm going to put forward about the prompting, so basically the tutorial aspect of the app. So when people come onto it, it kind of prompts them. You'll notice now it will prompt you about the geolocation, and it will explain do you want to activate the geolocation, basically. We need those messages popping up a little bit more over the app, just to kind of get people using it in the right way and understanding the features. But these are things that are going to be coming in the early part of this year. The app's a huge focus now. Everybody knows that that's what we need to improve on. So Michael and Thomas and the team that they're working with are making the commitment to put that in place. But just have patience to understand these things do take a little bit of time, unfortunately. It's just the way it is with technology. It takes time. There's nothing we can do about that. And just know that, like I said, once the machine's built, once all the components are in the right place, this is going to be an unbelievable business, and it is going to genuinely create automated income, in the sense of you share it and you're going to have such a successful retention on the product. It's going to be it's just going to be fantastic. So be excited about what is to come, because there's a lot going on, and we're going to get there. Next thing I want to talk about is kind of prospecting and making connections. I touched on last quarter's recording. It is on there. If you haven't caught up, then do go on to Sherlock Local Facebook and watch that recording, because I kind of give a bit of a briefing on how to plan everything out for yourself. It's only brief, but it was brief enough to kind of get you going in the direction you need to go. But part of my daily method operation now is I'm going to be connecting to 5 to 10 new people or businesses per day, like without fail. Like, this is so important. I can't explain to you how important this is. You need to be adding to the list every single day, 5 to 10 new connections per day. Now, you might think that's a lot of connections to make, but it's really not. It's not a lot of connections to make. But it's so important that you keep building your network and make it part of your daily operation. So you need to make sure you hit those numbers, what you set, every day without fail. So as long as you do that, you will have people to speak to. You will have relationships to build. You will have businesses to contact. With the businesses, it's not difficult because they're there already. We've already got those leads there. It's a case of reaching out to them in your area. Once you've planned your area, you should already know the business you want to target, the ones that are going to have the most footfall, the ones that are popular in your area, the ones that are going to create a bit more noise. So it just takes a little bit of initiative with this. Like, don't need to be spoon feeding people with it. We're here as an operation to try and help everybody, but just use your initiative and just work out a strategy for yourself, for your area. Everyone knows their area the best, what's the best businesses moving forward. Like, typically in network marketing, you don't actually judge anyone, or you write your list, and I do believe in that to a certain extent. It allows you to open your mind. It allows you to realize how large your network is. But in terms of Sherlock Local, I think realistically, ideally, we're looking for people who are B2B professionals who call on businesses as a day job. So that is my angle on it. I'm using LinkedIn. It's an amazing platform for talking to professional people on. And you can search your area business to business, just type in B2B, and then type in your area, and you'll pull up loads of people. These kinds of people would crush Sherlock Local because they call on business. They've got the skill set already. They've got the mindset to do it. The only difference is they're employed. So they earn a linear income. So they literally make a sale once. They get paid once. That's kind of the structure they understand. So as soon as we can educate them on the power of automated income and that they can make a sell once and then earn multiple times going forward in the future on that sell, creating residual income, it's going to make sense to them. It's going to excite them, and these are sort of people you should be going after to try and expand your team. Because you're going to find starting an area on your own is going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of just a lot of footwork. If you can expand your area with executives, leverage yourself, it will be a lot better. And it always helps to have people on the same wavelength with you when you're going out and doing these kind of things. Essentially, we're creating something from nothing. So it does take a lot of heart to start with, but if you've got the right vision, then it can go incredibly quickly once you get the right pieces in place, basically. So yeah, expanding your team of executives is obviously important. Recruitment is important still, so you should be looking to expand your team. You should have that part of your daily method operation, trying to recruit so many people per month. You should be trying to do that. That's important. The other angle with us is obviously selling Sherlock Local Premium. Now, Sherlock Local Premium is a package that will be selling to small businesses. Okay, it will be you'll be able to recruit them in. They will be an affiliate. Okay, but don't look at it like that. Look at it more as you're selling kind of a marketing system to them. The cost for them to get started will be $200. It will be similar to what we pay for executives. So it will be $245 upfront for the S2 system. Then you pay the $49.95 monthly fee to keep the maintenance running of the servers and back office, allow them to earn their commissions and usage income. And then 7 days after, they will pay their $99 to receive their marketing material package. So in their package, it'll be slightly different because they'll be a merchant. They'll receive a window sticker, but it will have their ID on it. Because obviously they're going to want to push their own customers onto the app. That's the only difference. They're not going to be an executive. They're not going to be signing up other businesses, but they will have the same kind of market materials in a sense. So they'll have a window sticker, but it will have their own ID number on it. They'll have leaflet, cardboard holder. This is something I'm going to try and get designed and made so they this all comes as part of a package. I want it to be sent to them in a package so it looks presentable. It all comes. This is what I want it to come as. So they buy it and they basically get their package. They can open it up and they can see all the materials in it to basically launch their Sherlock local business in a sense. I've noticed that I've looked into other companies and product-based companies. A lot of them have some really amazing packaging, and it really adds an emotional connection to the person when they pick it up, when they feel it, when they can see it, instead of it just coming in like a box, you know what I mean, with just a cardboard box with tape around it and a sign on it saying package. It'd be nice for us to be able to get like it actually put into a nice packaging going forward. I don't know how fast it's going to happen, but hopefully we can get that initial investment injection, which we're hoping to get early part of this year. That's something I'm working on. So yeah, they'll get leaflets, leaflet cardboard holder. They'll get leaflets. They'll get an open and closed sign, which is Sherlock Local branded as well, which is pretty cool. There's a few other little things I want to add in there as well, but I'm finalizing the module this week. I'm going to run this past Michael as well, what I've just suggested on this call, in terms of creating a package to send them, because I think that would be brilliant. It will just add a lot more quality, and it's premium. We're selling a premium marketing system, so we want them to feel that it's premium, and want them to get and be excited about it, and then they'll think, wow, look at this package, and they'll talk to people about it. And again, that's what we're about. We're about stories, about excitement, so that's what we want to create. So module 8 will be the module for the Sherlock Local Premium, and we're going to launch that this week. So that'll be launched this week. So you'll be able to go on to the university and complete your module 8. Okay, which would be brilliant. I wanted to talk about the next thing I wanted to speak about was kind of our original UK objective. Now, me and Mario put this together. Mario threw the figures at me, and this was the figures originally what we wanted to achieve in kind of the first year of operation with Sherlock Local. It was ambitious, okay, but this is what we want to hit. It was 800 Sherlock reps, okay, so that was Sherlock executives, 800 in the UK. We wanted to connect to 32,000 businesses, okay, so that would equate to 40 businesses per executive, all right. 80,000 affiliates / promoters, so that means people who've become affiliates in the UK who are promoting the app, who've got their own license, and we wanted 800,000 Sherlock app customers in the market. So that would be 10 per affiliate if we was to have 80,000 affiliate promoters. Those numbers are big. I think that's more of a kind of a 2 to 3 year kind of plan or goal. But the realization is when we kind of reach these kind of numbers with an operation like this, this is going to be just so special. Like you see the numbers as they are like that, or you hear them as they are like that. But the reality is duplication, when it starts to happen with this and we start to refine the product and sell Sherlock Local Premium, I believe that's going to really help us push apps into the market. Look at it as that way of doing it, because the business owner has an invested interest then in our operation. That's the beauty. That is our USP. That is our USP, unique selling point with this. We are actually allowing business owners to have an invested interest in our operation. None of the companies, none of the businesses, none of the online to offline business models which are out there at the moment, all of the biggest ones, Just Eat, Deliveroo, all of these, Uber, for example, or Groupon, all of these business models, okay, do not allow an invested interest from a business that they're actually using the service through. They don't allow them to earn back from the growth of it. So that is a massive selling point, and it's going to help us grow. It's going to give the business owner a chance to earn back from what we're doing and allow them to promote their business at the same time. It's powerful when you look at the concept in that way. So that's kind of our USP really in what we're doing, along with our price point. Our price point is fantastic at 15%. So these are the things you've got to understand, and when you do, you'll become more excited and you become more motivated to do it and see kind of what we're trying to do. So yeah, so these are kind of numbers which were originally thought up. So just what I mean by that is think big. So like you've always got to think bigger. These numbers seem huge, but just think big. And if you fall slightly short, we're still going to come up with a massive. We're going to deliver on a huge scale. Do you know what I mean? So we're still going to be turning over some serious profits, which is ultimately what we want to do. Six was the point of about WhatsApp. So I wanted to touch on WhatsApp because the WhatsApp group, I just feel it's not working, to be honest. I'm going to probably close the WhatsApp group down for Sherlock Local, and I'm going to run everything through the email channel. Just because it's too crowded, it's too loud. A lot of people aren't participating in there. It's stagnant at times, and I just don't think it's good for the atmosphere. I don't think it's working, and it's hard to manage, to be honest with you, and it's too loud. So I mean, let me know your thoughts on that. Message me and let me know if you think that's a good idea. I'm going to use the Sherlock Local UK Facebook page to put information on, and the email channel. So you can obviously comment between you on the Facebook page, so we can still have a forum there, but it's not as messy a forum, and it allows more control over what's going on and who's saying what, and just keeping things on a good note all the time. So I think that's a good option moving into this year. The WhatsApp chats and groups, they're not working in the way that I want them to work. So I think I'm going to be pulling that out completely. But again, feedback is what I need from you to see if you think that's a good idea or if you think that's a silly idea. Let me know either way. And I want to just stress to you like about weekly calls. Like the final point really of the call tonight is like weekly calls. These I'm going to be committed now for the entire year. Like I'm committed every single Monday to everybody, everyone in this operation. 8:45 every single Monday, I will be on this call. I will be hosting this call. Okay, so I'm going to be doing all sorts of things. So you need to make sure you book this in your diary and make it a priority. Put in your Google Calendar. Just put that date in and just repeat date, so you know it's there every single week. Like we must make it a priority as a team to attend every call this year. I can guarantee you, if you attend every call, your results will be so much better. You'll be so much more focused throughout the week. You'll have so much more vision and belief in what you're doing. The minute you start to drop off the calls is the minute you start to diminish your efforts, and it just won't work for you in the same way. That is so important. There's going to be trainings on these calls. There's going to be the latest updates. I'm going to be giving recognition on the calls as well to members who are excelling as we start to bring in the manager ranks. People start to, you know what I mean, expand their areas. The stories start to come through. So you need to be on the calls, is what I'm saying. It's that simple. Just ask yourself a question like, how badly do you want it this year? Because we are, in terms of Sherlock, in terms of our actual tools, in terms of building our business, our app's as good as it's ever been. It's about to get even better now, like in terms of from a customer point of view, which is what we are all about. We're all about the customer. It's going to be the best it's been. So that you should be excited about. And leadership now in the UK has changed. So we're going to have a new leadership board in the UK. There's going to be opportunity for people to step up and become part of that board. But that will be purely there for the interest of the company to make sure that we can grow this in the way that we need to grow it and implement the right structure that we need. Also, there's going to be new ranks being added to the compensation plan. New ranks coming in. Well, definitely one rank, but it might be another one, which I can't say too much on, but that's going to be kind of updated in the next few days. Well, I say days, weeks. Michael's just finalising everything. But yeah, so there's some exciting stuff going on. But yeah, you need to be on the calls, is what I'm saying. So that's pretty much the opening of the call tonight for this series, really. Like I said, it's gonna be every week, and I mean, I'm gonna open the call up now to question and answers. If anyone's got any question and answers or anything they want to say, then let me know, and we can kind of go from there. Has anyone got any questions at all about anything moving forward? Everyone good? Hang on. I just seen the I've just seen the group chat, actually. I can see it now.
Yeah, looking at James's point, the dashboard we've already got, but it's not still working quite as it should do. I've only got my invites on mine.
Sorry, would be it possible to publish updates for local team building and progress, etc., onto a dashboard homepage instead of a group chat? James, you there? Can you hear me? Have you got your mic or not? What does he mean by dashboard? Do you understand that, Chris?
No, I don't. But I mean, we've got our own dashboard anyway, which we can all use. The problem is I've still not got anybody else's invites on it.
On the which platform are you talking about though?
The CRM.
CRM. Yeah, we're still. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that CRM needs tweaks. There's a few things we need to upgrade on it because one, the leads aren't all. Not everyone can see the leads. But yeah, the dashboard we should all be able to communicate on the dashboard on the CRM. We should all be able to communicate on there. Yes, Dawn. Yeah, your leaflets are on the way, Dawn. Yeah, they're on the way. They should be arriving at your house any minute. So yeah, you should be getting your leaflets through. Clean Easy. Clean Easy use a starter package, includes everything to get their new business started. Yeah, that's right, Dawn. Yeah, so product-based companies, that's what I'm saying. When we sell the Sherlock Local Premium package, I basically want that to be a premium so they get all their market materials in there. Maybe a little handbook explaining kind of the way to kind of get the app out, or the compensation structure, how they can actually earn from sharing their app. Just something in there. Because a lot of these business owners are so busy with their own business, they're not going to want to build it as we are. I mean, they're not going to be recruiting other businesses in really, and they're not going to be really building their team. I mean, they may look at it, never write it off, but essentially they want that usage income through the product, and that's what they're kind of looking for, and that's kind of what the angle we need to go with it. Don't look at it as trying to bring them in to obviously they'll be in the binary, but don't try and build an MLM with them. Just try and explain to them about the app, power of the app, get the app out, get your usage income coming in. But yeah, some of them may want to take that route. They may look into the business as well, and they may want to build it, which is fine. Then we support them fully. But yeah, that's kind of the angle I think we need to take with the business owners, is make sure that we sell the marketing system in the right way. All right, so wicked. So that's pretty much it for the call tonight, team. And like I said, try your absolute best to make it on every call. It's in your best interest, to be honest with you. And I'm going to be here regardless anyway, every single Monday, 8:45 p.m. this year. I'm fully committed to this operation, and there's some exciting times ahead with it. So thank you very much, team. And please report your feedback to me if you've got anything, and I will speak to you next week. Cheers, team.